Hey guys, it's Lexi. I have a half year amount of empties to share with you. These are like non-wax empties. Okay, first things first, we have Fresh Fall Morning. This is a candle that I worked on during the fall season. I did finish it. I ended up putting it on my candle warmer. If you can see, once it kind of burnt all the way down, it got to like about here, and then I stuck it on the warmer to get the rest of the scent out. This is a really beautiful scent. The notes on this are citrus zest, woodland sage, and red delicious apples. I enjoyed this one. It's definitely a very fresh, clean scent. Would I purchase it again? Possibly, but like I said, I'm on a no-buy, so not right now. This is champagne, apple, and honey in a candle. This is pink lady apple, sparkling champagne, jasmine, honey. And this one I burnt all the way down. It did get a little bit sooty, but this one I also really enjoyed during the fall season. I prefer this scent in body care from Bath & Body Works over in a candle form, but I like it. Can't smell anything right now, but it was a good candle. No complaints there. I have Autumn. This is such a good scent. I do have this in a larger size. I think I picked this up on Candle Day now in a larger size. Honestly, Candle Day, I went absolutely insane. And I kind of feel like in the back of my mind, I knew that I was going to be doing a no-buy, low-buy. So it was kind of like my last hurrah. I think I have this in a 3-wick. This is an amazing scent. The notes are not on the back of it, but I want to say it's like apples and trees and maybe something else. It's an amazing, amazing scent. Really enjoyed that one. I also burnt that candle as I was melting a not DW Home, Destination Wax Autumn dupe wax melt throughout my home, and it just was like beautiful. It's a great scent. I have 2 candles here that my sister gave me during the Halloween season. So I have Pumpkin Carving and DW Home's Candy Corn. I will say I ended up actually dumping the wax out of this. I heated it up on my candle warmer, and then I tried to like scrape out a majority of the wax and just put it into the rest of the warmers throughout my living room. This is an amazing scent. I really like this. I have this in a larger size, and I'm very happy I do. I don't think the notes, oh no, there are notes on, see, that's weird. They put notes on some of the bottoms of the single wicks and not some of the others. I don't know why. This is freshly carved pumpkin, spiced pumpkin seeds, and smooth brown sugar. It's a really good, like roasty, toasty pumpkin scent. And then this one, I was a little bit disappointed with, and I know my sister, she burnt a lot of this too. So I'm wondering if she had the same thoughts. This was like very, very, very light, like pretty much could barely smell it, but for ambiance it was nice. So I did end up putting it on the warmer to see if I could get a lot more life out of it, and it didn't really do much putting it on the warmer versus burning it. So that was that one. And now on to hand soap. So let's talk about those because I have a lot of hand soaps to share with you guys. First being, let's talk about these 2. So I have, during the fall season, I did spiced apricot cider, and this is golden apricot sparkling cider and toasted cinnamon sticks. I liked this, but I didn't love it. Honestly, I don't know if I'm like a huge cider fan unless it's like apple cider. If it's like mulled cider, I don't really like it. I just felt like this wasn't like a favorite, but it was fine. It did the job. This one here, I really enjoyed. This is Peach Prosecco Macaron, and this is Peach Prosecco, vanilla cream, and macaron cookies. This was definitely a little bit more of like the fizzy, drinkable side than the cookie side. I did get like a sweetness from the cookie, but it wasn't like a heavy bakery type soap scent. Really like that. I would repurchase that, definitely. 2 that I used during the fall season here. This is the most recent empty, and yeah, really good. 2 here, I have Toasted Butterscotch Latte and Marshmallow Fireside. These are both like from the same collection. And then the Toasted Butterscotch is Toasted Butterscotch, whipped vanilla, and a salted caramel drizzle. And then of course Marshmallow Fireside is the same as the candle scent. It's toasted marshmallow, smoldering woods, and fire roasted vanilla. I enjoyed both of these. I definitely preferred Marshmallow Fireside over this one. It wasn't awful, but there was like a slight this is gonna sound weird, but almost like a burning wire scent I noticed. It wasn't all the time, but like occasionally I felt like when I would use it, I was like, it kind of smells like burning wires. Not all the time, just like, I don't know, it was very weird. So probably wouldn't repurchase that one, but the days that it didn't smell like burning wire to my nose, I liked it. I have 3 Halloween hand soaps, and oh my goodness, you guys, I feel like the hand soap like decor this year was just so pretty. Like I really enjoyed the labels this year. Perfect Pumpkin is sweet cinnamon pumpkin. That's like what it actually is. Carved pumpkin, spooky cinnamon, and moonlight vanilla. We love the funny name, you know, descriptions for Halloween on it, but it's sweet cinnamon pumpkin, which is a really cinnamony type pumpkin scent. It's good. This one here is vampire blood, which is like, honestly, I feel like becoming more of a favorite of mine during the Halloween season. I've always really liked it, but now I'm like really liking it. It is red berries, night blooming jasmine, and petrifying plum. Really enjoyed it. 100% would get, I mean, I always get one of those every Halloween season, but part of me is kind of mad that they don't bring that scent out in like a different name during like the summertime, because I feel like it's definitely like kind of a summery scent more than it is like a fall scent. I don't know. Anyway, I also have Ghoul Friend, another scent that I feel like is definitely more of like a spring summer scent than a fall scent. But this one is spine chilling citrus, dark strawberries, and ghostly peony. Definitely a very bright floral, pretty bright floral scent. I really like it. No complaints there either. 2 things of body care that I finished up. So these are both shower gels. Marshmallow pumpkin latte. This is a phenomenal scent. And then champagne apple and honey, another phenomenal scent. If you guys are not familiar, champagne apple and honey, this is the one that I had in candle form. I prefer it in body care and like hand soap more than I do the candle. This is pink lady apple, sparkling champagne, jasmine, honey, and autumn woods. And then this one is pumpkin latte, toasted marshmallow, creamy sandalwood, and praline musk. And honestly, both of these are staples, kind of like fall scents for me. Like these are both like favorite Bath and Body Works like body care scents in the fall season. I love them. This is one that Tom used up. He was mainly the person that used it up, but I did use it a few times. This is Beekman 1802's Sweet Grass Hand and Body Wash. And I actually went to the Beekman store one day with my friends when we went to like a waterfall and like swam around the water hole there. It was a really fun day, and then afterwards we went here and I smelled this and I was like, ooh, I really like it. I also picked that scent up in a chapstick, which I don't have the chapstick, but I did just, well, I finished most of the chapstick and then I ran it through the washing machine and dryer, so it's kind of kaput now, but I had the scent in that as well and really enjoyed it. It's such a pretty, like sweet, almost like you're in a meadow, like a sweet meadow. Like the grass is growing high and it was like slightly like hay, like it's turning hay-ish. Really good. Loved that. I have a lotion that I finished up from Bath and Body Works, and this is in Violet Leaf and Blackberry. Loved this. This is definitely a very perfumey floral scent, but you do get a lot of the blackberry in it, and I totally love that. I would definitely pick up more of that. I got that, I think, at like a semi-annual sale like a few years back. Then let's actually talk about 2 of my hand sanitizers. So I have Champagne Toast. I picked up like a ton of these, and it's just a great scent. It's one of my favorite scents, and it does a job in a pinch, but I finished one of those pocket backs. I also finished a giant warm vanilla sugar. These hand sanitizer, like larger size, are like my absolute favorite things for my car. I put one of these in like my cup holder in my car, and every time I like get gas, I use it. Every time I like go into the store and like touch money or whatever, I use it. It's just like the most handy thing ever. I love these. I really hope Bath & Body Works never discontinues these big pump sizes of the hand sanitizer because they are my favorite. Warm Vanilla Sugar also is a scent that I've loved forever from them, and I feel like you just can't go wrong with that scent. On the other hand, I could care less if they discontinued these. This is the antibacterial hand sanitizer hand wipes. This is in the scent Strawberry Pound Cake. I stuck this in my camera bag for like when I go to weddings and stuff so I could use it like before I ate my meals or whatever. And I felt like these, although there is a seal here and everything, I felt like these dried up insanely fast. Didn't love that for that reason, so I definitely just would rather stick to the hand sanitizer like pocket backs. Something that's kind of random, I have a few like random little sample-y things here. This was a sample that I got from Scentsy in a Scentsy soak of Make a Splash. I frequently use like the Lush bath bombs, but I don't really save those because they just come in that like little bag. So I don't really ever save those, but I used this Scentsy soak and Make a Splash in conjunction with a Snow Fairy bath bomb from Lush. And it was such a beautiful combination. So I definitely recommend if you guys have both of those things to combine them because it smelled like cotton candy, like blue raspberry cotton candy kind of a thing. Totally loved that. And I wanted to make sure I mentioned that to you guys because if you have both of those things, I recommend you try it because it was great. I have a sample from Zape in Santa Baby and Whipped Soap. I really enjoyed this. I also have a larger size of Santa Baby here from Zape. So I guess I'll talk about these too since I'm talking about the Santa Baby scent. I finished up a body butter sugar scrub in that same scent. So I did pair these together at like a couple showers when I used it. Santa Baby is like pink sugar and like creamy vanilla marshmallow scent or something like that. And I really, really like that. And I much prefer Santa Baby over Cindy Lou Who, which is peppermint and pink sugar. This is like creamy vanilla marshmallow and pink sugar, and this one is like peppermint and pink sugar. I really prefer the combination of pink sugar with like a toned down, like warmer vanilla rather than like a bright peppermint. But either way, I did finish up both of these. This one was a Whipped Soap and Cindy Lou Who. So happy to have finished both of those up. And I love Zape bath products and wax products. So really enjoy both of those. One that is a Halloween scent that was a sample that was sent to me from the Bathing Garden. This is Cemetery Keys, and this was a sugar scrub. And I used this on my body one day when I was, I think I was like in the bath and I don't even know. I just remember thinking I wasn't gonna like this. And then I used it and I was like obsessed with it. And it was, I feel like it was like floral. I mean, it's been a while now, but I feel like it was like a floral-y scent. Yeah, it almost reminded me of this is super random, but this scent reminded me of the bottle cap candies. Not any particular flavor, but almost like the powderiness of the bottle cap candy with maybe like a mix of like a floral. It was like a sweet candied floral type scent. I really liked it. I would definitely repurchase that. Cemetery Keys from the Bathing Garden. Loved that. Two things that Tom actually worked on. He used up that Beekman body wash, but he also used up, this was like a sample that they threw in our bag when I got it. It was a goat milk soap in Fresh Air. I think he enjoyed that one. I didn't use it, so I don't have much to say about it. Another thing that I do have some stuff to say about, he always uses these big like bars of soap in fresh water. Love this scent. This is my favorite masculine leaning scent from Bath & Body Works. Freshwater is just like clean, aquatic, and just smells like a clean man. One of my favorites for him to wear. So good. This is actually kind of sad. This is Vampire Blood in a foaming hand sanitizer mousse. And there's like, you can tell there's a ton left in it, but this thing is broken and I cannot, I've taken it off, I've re-put it on, I've squeezed, I've tried everything. I've like just squeezed the nozzle and I cannot for the life of me get this out, which is super upsetting because I love this scent. I think the packaging is really cute. It's got like all these like little vampire lips on it and it really reminds me of like the Rocky Horror Picture Show intro. So I love it, but I can't use it anymore. So it's not empty, but can't use it. And then I have some random Scentsy products here I'll quickly talk about before I get into more of my Zape and other body scrubs and stuff. This is a Scentsy pod thing in Sandalwood Tangerine. I have one of those like I don't even know what it's called, like a little mini air fan diffuser that I've been using in my car now, and it just plugs right into your USB. And I did finish both of these up. It's not super strong anymore. This is a really nice scent. I did at one point have this in my club, and I want to say, I feel like I saw somewhere that this is coming back for the catalog this upcoming catalog change. It's a really nice scent, and maybe I'll grab some more if it's around in pods next time. This was a sample from, Ashley sent me this in Vanilla Mint Counter Clean. I loved this, like really good. I don't think that this is available anymore. Maybe it is, maybe let me know, or I'll just check, but that's a really great scent, and I like the Scentsy Counter Clean. It just adds like a nice sweetness instead of like just harsh cleaning product scents. So that was good. This one here was in coconut. I'll leave the name if I can find it. It was like a coconut, sandalwood coconut kind of scent. There's nothing left in this anymore. Well, there's maybe a little. This is like one of the fragrance flowers from Scentsy. It was relatively strong-ish when I initially put it in, but it's not anything that I would ever actively seek out, like one of these flowers or the scent in particular. Happy to have used it. I got this in a whiff box, and I wouldn't go out of my way and purchase a fragrance flower again, but happy to have tried it. So all of the rest of my body care, sugar scrubs, whip soap, stuff like that is all like Halloween themed. So let me really quickly talk about the one thing that's not. This is excuse me, a body meringue in Ho 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 from Zape. And this is, I think it was just like a peppermint and marshmallow, like a peppermint vanilla type scent. I think it was a toasted marshmallow, and I think it's the toasted marshmallow fragrance oil that I don't love. So I wouldn't repurchase this, but it was a nice body meringue like consistency. I definitely prefer them in the jar over the old packaging that used to be in the squeeze bottle, because I'm currently working on the squeeze bottle of Yuletide Carols. Almost finished with that now. And man, what a pain in the butt it is to get the rest of the product out of that. You have to keep like heating up water, submerging the thing, letting it melt to the bottom, squeeze it out. It's just like, it's kind of a process. Whereas this, you just scoop out the rest. I will say this did start to turn when it was like exposed to air. It started to turn from like a really pretty pastel kind of pink to like a weird like yellow kind of a color. So that wasn't great, but like not that big of a deal. Still worked the same. Wouldn't repurchase it because of the scent, but like I said, prefer the new packaging over the old one, and I do like the quality of it. I've tried some other different like vendors, body like lotions, and I think out of the ones that I've tried, I do prefer Zape the best, because it does sink into your skin and it makes you feel moisturized, but it doesn't like linger and like leave like a very like coconut oily texture where you can't touch anything for like an hour after. So I prefer that. Another lotion that I have is in Bath & Body Works Bonfire Bash. I am obsessed with the scent. It is vanilla bourbon, creamy sandalwood, and cashmere musk. I really loved this. 100% if I see this back next year when I'm off my low buy for the fall season, I will pick up more of the scent, probably in like all forms of body care. I didn't realize I would love it that much, but this is incredible. And this scent really reminds me of the replica by the fireplace. It might not be like an exact dupe, but darn is it similar. And I did end up pairing this one with that perfume, and it paired beautifully together. So definitely would get more of it. Loved the texture of the body butter. Like, it was just so good. Love this. So happy I used that. I also finished a Bright Cider Life Scentsy Sugar Scrub. I feel like I talked about this a little bit, maybe like initially when I first started using it or put it in the project Use It Up. This I love the scent. I love Bright Cider Life in wax. And in this, I really enjoyed the scent. But I really didn't love the consistency of the Scentsy sugar scrubs. I think I would stick with like the Zape or like the Bathing Garden over this, just because it was so liquidy that I really felt like I couldn't, like when I use a scrub, I want it to be very thick and abrasive and like firm so I can like really scrub. And this I felt like was not abrasive enough for me. I think everybody's got different, you know, things that they are looking for in a sugar scrub. Some people might not want to rub their entire leg off like I do. But yeah, it was just a little too non-abrasive for me. So that was the only reason why I didn't love it. But the scent, phenomenal, great scent. Two from the Bathing Garden, and this one is a sugar scrub. This one is a whip soap. This one is Haunted Hayride. Didn't love the scent of this, but I used it up anyway. It really wasn't too much to invest in because it was kind of a smaller size sugar scrub. The scrub itself was great and definitely left my skin feeling soft, but the scent of this I didn't love. Definitely did remind me of like hay and like pumpkins, but I should have known better. The Bathing Garden's pumpkin oil, her fragrance oil that she uses, is very, very much like a realistic pumpkin, almost like a canned pumpkin kind of a scent, with no like additives. Like it kind of just like, I don't know, it's just kind of a weird, it's a very realistic pumpkin scent, but I don't know, it was weird to use in the shower on my body. It was kind of strange. So I wouldn't repurchase that scent, but I still love their sugar scrub products. And then this one, also I didn't love the scent of, but it wasn't awful. This is Mummy Apple Sugar Cookie, and this was in a whipped soap. And I'm not sure if it's because it was a coconut oil whipped soap mixed with like, I almost felt like I could smell like a bit of like, if you smelled coconut oil before, it's got like a very distinct smell. I felt like I could smell that underneath like the cookie, and it was like a weird combo. So for that reason, I didn't love this one, but happy to have used it anyway. I will say her body butters, or is it body butter? Is that what? Whipped soap. They're such a, oh my gosh, like the most amazing consistency. They're like thick and like almost like a thick buttercream frosting type consistency. And it froths up so nicely. So we'll repurchase that form in a different scent. Okay, so I've got one scent that I don't have a duplicate of. This is, I was looking for this cap. I was like, where did I put this cap? There it is. This is Season of the Witch in a sugar whip, which is a soap and a scrub together. And I realized because of this, I really do like her sugar whips. They're nice. It kind of is like a little bit of like the Scentsy sugar scrub that I was talking about, but not quite as like loose. It's like a little bit firmer, but definitely less abrasive than like the sugar, body butter sugar scrubs. So this was kind of like right in the middle. And this was perfect for the days where I wanted to like take a shower and like scrub myself, but not like do like the full like pamper. You girls now. But like I'm sure if you guys also like shave your legs and like it's like a whole darn job to like get in the shower, like wash your hair, condition your hair, comb your hair out, you know, do all the stuff, then like scrub your skin, shave your legs, all like exfoliate, all this stuff is like such a process. So this was good for the days that I didn't want to have to do the whole darn process. And the scent itself, amazing. Like I really enjoyed the scent. So definitely would repurchase this one in the future. I have two in Boonilla Scream, which is kind of like a snickerdoodle cookie scent. And I don't remember the notes on Season of the Witch, but if I can find it, I'll leave it. But Boonilla Scream is like a snickerdoodle cookie scent. This was the label from this year. She did like send out a thing that it wasn't waterproof. So to stick like some tape over it, I did stick tape over it and it still kind of leaked a little bit. It does not matter to me. Like whatever, the product was still the same. I hope that she kind of goes back to these like black labels like she did this other previous year, because I loved the black labels. I just thought they were so cool looking. Either way, vanilla scream, I have it in the body butter sugar scrub and in the whipped soap. So I paired these together and I really enjoyed both of these like working together. It smelled like a bakery in the shower every time I use this. Love the scent, would repurchase a scent. And then finally, I have Jack-o'-lantern. So same thing. This is a newer label that got a little melted. And this was the whip soap from last year and the body butter sugar scrub. Paired these together. Absolutely freaking loved the scent. And it's funny because after I did a haul and I was talking about like the fragrance oil that was like the roasted pumpkin seed oil. And the more I used this in the shower, the more I was like, is this the roasted pumpkin seed oil? Because I really think it might be. So I'm so hopeful that this scent comes back in body care next Halloween season because I will absolutely pick up more of the scent. I would honestly say out of all of the fall Halloween scents that the Jack-o'-lantern was my favorite. It is just amazing. It really reminds me of like that roasted pumpkin seed fragrance oil. Loved it. Could not recommend the scent more. I definitely want to get some. I hope she brings it back next year. Yeah, so that's that. That was all of my stuff. So I'm going to go stick this in my bathroom. Happy I found that cap. I was looking for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you are all doing so well, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye, guys.